how's it going out there? Hey, howdy, hey, it is Two Blondes After Dark, music news and the hit list. And look at the blonde. Hello, Kristen Rochelle. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I can't believe we were able to keep this a secret as long as we did. And I've been so excited for this. Swat, you got to bear with us a minute. Two
I'm
Blondes
good. Roll with
After
it.
Dark, music news and the hit list. Listen, I don't know if you want to be on that hit list or you don't, because there's two. There's two. That hit list, as you're holding a guitar, Swat. Now that's a hit. Now,
Always.
the other After Dark hit list, Kristen and I will get into that a little bit later. So expect a lot out of this show. We're bringing it. How's that? Kristen, you are very experienced in this industry. So I love that I find someone that's been in the industry already and
Mm-hmm.
not kind of winging it out there on the internet. And all good respect to anyone who's out there working and trying technology and the work that goes into behind the scenes. I don't think anyone understands that side as much as probably you would.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
I've
there's
been
a
at,
lot to it. There's a lot. It's more than just talking. There's a lot to it.
yes, there is, and building the show and setting it up. And so I just want to give you mad props and say thank you because of the work that does. You do the work, like you literally do the work. We're not just two blondes over here who I'm a fake blonde, by the way. So
Oh, so am I.
I'm proud of that. See, SWAT's so used to me. It's funny. He's laughing at me. SWAT, John SWAT is with us here. And John SWAT, Army veteran, props to that. Thank you for your service. T3R nominee this year. That is Texas Regional Radio Music Awards. Say it really, really fast. Texas Regional Radio Music Awards. Texas Regional Radio Music Awards. So T3R. I did send a message and said, hey, we got our boy on tonight. He's got his guitar. So I know that they've already judged. They've already got their information. They're going to have a great show this year. It's at the end of March. Just go check out trrma.net. Texas Regional Radio Music Awards.net. trrma.net. There's my plug. Kristen and I will be there.
Oh, yeah,
and
we will be there.
And SWAT. SWAT has a table with Mr. SWAT. And so you tell Mr. SWAT that Kristen and I said, yes, we'd be happy to join you at your table.
You got it.
How's your audio over there, SWAT?
I'm good. Can y'all hear me?
I would
Yes.
speak a little louder.
Do y'all
Or
need to or do
closer?
I need to?
You.
Okay, I can always speak louder.
There you go. There you go. Okay, everybody. SWAT is holding a guitar. And there is a rule in this room and studio. If you walk in here literally leaning over a guitar, you're using it. So you're going to use that guitar. So we've got SWAT in here. John SWAT, everybody. Go check him out. His pages, his social media, musicians in the industry right now. This is how you support them. John SWAT is on with us right now. I want you to go to YouTube and check out YouTube so you can look at everybody. And then I'll explain to you later what I'm doing. I'm running multiple channels. So Kristen Rochelle, I've got to catch her up as well. So shout out to the agency. Shout out to the Two Step Media Network Group, which is with Heroes Media Group. So we still are a portion of the larger media group and stations. I'm going to go quiet for a little bit and let Kristen get familiar with SWAT and let SWAT get to playing that guitar. Take it over, Kristen.
So we were talking about a song that you were going to play earlier. What's the name of it? It's a new one.
Me?
No, John.
I was like,
Are you talking about the one that's out on the charts right now?
Yes, that one.
Yeah. So the song that's out on the charts right now, it's called Sunset. It's doing really well. We're really proud of it, of course. It's climbing the charts right now, and so we're keeping our fingers crossed that it keeps going up and up, but everybody's really enjoying it. So definitely, I think it's appropriate since it's after dark. So,
Oh, yeah.
well, if you ladies don't mind, I'd like to play y'all a little song I like to call Sunset.
Let's hear it.
He's a dreamer, born to chase miles with the guitar in his hands, picking on the songs he picked up secondhand from mama's old vinyls. Been called a boozer. Her daddy says he's 2 cents short, being a loser. That boy's a user. She calls him sunset. He's a come and go and leave her like the wind. When the rhythm of the highway calls again. Every time those crying eyes see those tail lights head west, she calls them sunsets. Well, she's a pillar, holding together one song at a time. But the more he plays, the more she's left behind. Every time he says goodbye, she calls him sunset. He's a come and go and leave her like the wind. When the rhythm of the highway calls again. And every time those crying eyes see those tail lights head west, she calls them sunsets. He's a has-been, could have been music man. But she just calls him sunsets. He's a come and go, leave her like the wind. When the rhythm of the highway calls again, she calls him sunset. He's a come and go and leave her like the wind. When the rhythm of the highway calls again. Every time those crying eyes see those tail lights head west, she calls them sunset. She calls them sunset. She calls him sunset. He's a dreamer.
Oh, that's a pretty song.
Oh,
Thank you
that
very
was
much.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. I loved it.
I appreciate that. You know, I wrote that with a good friend of mine, Jay Brunswick. Obviously, he was going through some personal stuff, and you know, sometimes that makes for the best songs. And so we just put it together, and we were both really happy with the outcome. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
No, I love that. So Sunset, how long has it been out?
It's been out for 8 or 9 weeks out on the charts. Of course, it's been out, you know, for Apple Music and iTunes, Spotify, all the big ones out there for a while. But we released it to radio not too long ago, and you know, radio's been really, you know, taken with it, and they're playing it out there, and so we just feel really blessed.
Well, I'm blessed because I've known you for a very long time, and I know that you're a very good person, as well as your music is beautiful. So, you know, I mentioned to Kristen there, will you be going to the gospel round this year?
I'm gonna try to make it if I can. Usually, it just depends on the timing, but there's so much great talent there, and that's such a cool little setting. Everybody it's very informal, but you still get a great
Hardly
show.
anyone knows, so we can't tell. Let's not tell where and when or anything. It's an insider thing, and Kristen and I, we're going to go. So we're actually going to spend a good amount of time prior and after, and we will be doing some interviews. So we'll be staying up in the area. We're not at the actual awards. We are not. We are there to support everyone that's worked very hard there. But outside of that, in our own work, in our own business and world, we have a lot of things planned and happen to be in that area. So, Kristen, I'm going to let you talk again because you do not know SWAT as well. And
No.
this is the Two Blondes After Dark. And there's two of us, literally.
So this is the first time I think I'm getting to actually sit down and talk to you, and I'm sick. I've had a really bad. It's been a bad week. That stuff that's been going around, I've had it for 2
Everybody's
weeks.
getting it.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's
been
been getting it.
horrible. Have
Yeah.
you gotten it yet?
I've been so lucky because usually when I can spot it a mile away sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when somebody's getting a little too close and not feeling too well, I've got the Lysol can ready to rock and roll. No, I've just been pretty lucky so far, but usually I take, some, precautions.
Mhm.
Little trick we use out here in the country with like some ivermectin, and I usually do a shot of that just, during
Yeah.
this season. And so far, so good. It's been working. So
I've heard a lot of people use that. It's really it's working. It's doing its thing.
so far it's working for
So far,
me. I've, been
that's
feeling
what
well.
we
I mean,
need.
I'm knock on wood, but so far so good.
Me and Tracy need that this cold and flu season, I guess.
Yes, literally, I ended up with the flu and then all that good stuff. I think I'm bouncing back to the other end, so that's why we were like, when would we like to launch this? Kristen goes, "Uh-oh, this weekend." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "It's my turn." I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh."
You
So
just
let's see
passed
if
it
we
over.
can pull it through.
Yeah.
It's our first show coming out as Two Blondes After Dark under Media, Music, and Mission. We're on a mission to give back to the community. We want to get back in there like radio was doing. We have a nonprofit. We support everything from fostering youth to the artists, independent artists who are in need. Maybe it's an instrument, and the families. So the siblings of the fallen, the brothers and the sisters, and actually the families there are humanitarian, good people doing good things out there. So, and most of it will be giving back through music. So, like, I would call SWAT, Kristen could call SWAT and say, "Hey, we're going to donate 2 hours of guitar time with this brother or sister. Are you willing to be an artist that will do that?" And that's part of the program. It's literally just getting the community connected through someone else through our programs and then setting up with festivals. So, yeah, we got a lot of work coming.
Yeah.
So,
I love that.
yes. And you're familiar a lot, SWAT. So everyone else can look at sergeant2stepfoundation.org, SGT, Sergeant two. Don't spell two-step. It's a two. He knew I was going to do that. It's a two. Sergeant2stepfoundation.org. You'll find everything you need there. Guess what? You'll even see you'll go there. You'll see a picture of our ambassador. And I'm not saying who it is. You have to go find out.
All these secrets, Tracy.
Yes, you have to be. Oh my goodness. Do y'all really want me to tell the truth?
No, the truth's
y'all
never
want-
interesting.
Look, listen, this show is going to be listen, we do tell the truth, but we love to get into the independent world and be ourselves and bring back that personality and the laid back attitude and take away all that red tape and get back to just the root of music and community. And so, yes, do we have a list? I cannot lie. I got a list
You always had a good list and a bad list, right?
and a hit list.
Hit
Like
list.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I
You're
have
like
a
Santa
hit list,
Claus.
man. Like I'm on a music show. Like if you take it a different way, that's your own fault. That's how I feel about that. So hashtag crew. How's that? Hashtag crew. When you're in radio and you're in television, you have a crew. And so everything that we will be working on is hashtag crew. We still are hashtag two-step tribe. You can still go check out the website. I want to hear more about SWAT. and then Kristen and Swat talking together. Swat, I actually have your song Cowgirl in here. So I know that I'm going to play that. So let me know between Kristen and Swat when you want me to play that in between getting to know you a little bit better, Swat. And if you all have questions out there, engage with us. Send us the question.
Well, since this is my first time really meeting him, I want to know what kind of got you started, John.
Just in music in general, I will say this: when I was a kid, I get all of my musical talents from my mom. I have to give her full credit. She used to sing to me, of course, all the time, and we take care of animals. Kristen, we're out here in the country. We have horses and goats and chickens and all kinds of things. And to this day, she still sings to them. Sorry, mom.
Oh,
But that's where it kind of started. And I just kind of fell in love, of course, with music. And, Tracy and I talk about this a lot. Music has always been medicinal. And Kristen, I know you probably feel the same way, throughout your entire life, whether you're going through trying times or good times or whatever, you're going through. Music is always a good escape. And it can also for me, it's uplifting and people can relate to it. So, I just kind of rolled with it. Next thing you know, I'm singing, and next thing you know, I'm picking up a guitar and teaching myself to play, and then I'm starting to write songs. And Tracy knows this. Most of the first songs I wrote, I was in the military, and of course, I'd play them for my buddies. And half the time they'd laugh at me, but then behind my back they'd say that wasn't too bad. So I just fell in love with music every day, and still to this day I do. So.
So who was one of your most influential artists growing up? Like, who did you hear on the radio and you were like, that's it. I want to be like that. Who was that person?
Oh man. I will say this: one of my favorite artists of all time would have to be Garth Brooks. Mixed in with a little bit of George Strait. Those are probably my two favorite, only because they're so different, but yet they're so similar in a lot of ways. Their music is
Yeah.
just so great. When Garth Brooks gets on stage, he's just going wilding out and going crazy the whole time, but it's just a great show. And whereas George Strait gets up there and his swagger just carries the whole show, and then of course every
Yeah.
song he plays is a hit. So it's so tough. And then you just meet so many talented people over the years. I had the pleasure of meeting Jack Ingram when I was really young, and then I had the pleasure of working with him later. And I mean, you just when you get to meet some of your heroes, it's kind of overwhelming. But there's been so many influential artists and songwriters and plenty of people. Those are the first two I can think off the top of my head, but God knows there's thousands of others.
Yeah, between Oklahoma and Texas, there's a ton of, even just the mainstream artists too. There were so many of them in the 90s.
Yeah.
So many 90s country guys and girls out there.
Absolutely. Well, that's my era, and like I said, I grew up around the rodeo, so of course those guys play a lot of the rodeo circuit, especially back then. And my mom is a
Yeah.
rodeo cowgirl, so
Oh.
like I said, I kind of get everything from her side, all the good stuff anyway.
So that means Chris Ledoux at some point had to be an inspiration too, right?
I have a really funny story. I think I've told Tracy this story, Kristen. And by the way, you'll get to meet him. He's going to be coming to the award show with me, as he usually does. My dad, who is a big supporter of mine. Of course, my whole family is, but he loves to come to those things and meet everybody and get to hang out with my peers. But real quick, funny story, Chris Ledoux story. Excuse me. When my parents first started dating, my mom listened to nothing but Chris Ledoux. And when she first popped the tape in, aging them, uh, my dad said, "Who the hell is that?" And my mom says, "You don't know who Chris Ledoux is?" He goes, "I've never heard of him before." 2 years later, my old man is the biggest Chris Ledoux fan in the entire world to this
It's
day.
hard. It's hard not to be a Chris Ledoux fan, you know? He's a great storyteller. Everything comes from personal experience. He's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have guys like him, guys like Towns Van Zandt. You grow up and you get to find out who the magic behind the music, and it's just so cool. So yeah.
Look,
Now, if you were going to walk out into a baseball field, all right, and there's a song, you have a theme song that's going to come out with you, what would it be? What would your theme song be?
Oh man, that is a tough one. You know, can I pick one of my own songs?
Yes, you can pick one of
Yes.
your own.
I know I don't mean to sound a little whatever. I would have to say if I went out there and was pitching, I would say I would do either Red, White, and Blue Eyes or
Hmm.
Boat Rockin', or probably one of the
Boat
two.
rocking.
Yeah.
Now, Red, White, and Blue Eyes. You said you were going to play that one for me, or we were going to listen to it, right? We have that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Really
one of the ones
quick.
I released out to radio last year, and as a matter of fact, it might have been one of the few songs that pushed me into the nomination. This year, so it did really
It
well for us. It was
is.
in the top 40, and everybody seems to love it. I know Tracy loves the song. It has that patriotic feel, but
Um,
then it also has that kind of undertone of love feel. So
I'm going to stop you really quick. Look who's saying hi to you. I have a secret that I can't tell right now, but hey, Brooke. Hey, girl. How's it going?
I love
I
her to
got
death.
you.
She is one of my faves. Kristen, have you met Brooke Graham yet by
Oh,
chance?
she
I haven't
did
gotten a chance to.
actually.
Did
So
I?
we'll talk on back channels.
Yeah,
But she
she
was
is
playing
wonderful.
last year, and you and I were just sitting at the table, and we watched her, and they were throwing the beach balls and all in that room.
Oh, okay. I didn't get to
That's
meet her though. I got
yeah,
to see her.
she's
Yeah.
fabulous. I
She,
mean, I
she
walked up
is
to her. We were in
literally.
a room, and she said, "We were talking about changing the world." She's like, "So have you changed the world yet?" And I'm like, "Yep, one person at a time. Watch out."
She is changing the Texas world.
She
She is
is.
phenomenal.
Love
She
you,
is a
Brooke.
near and dear friend. And, when you meet her, Kristen, up close and personal, she's just salt of the earth. I mean, she's literally one of those people that you're thinking, I want to be around them. I want to hang out with them. I want
Yeah.
to be in their world. And we love Brooke to death. So shout out to her and Katie. We love you guys. We can't wait to see y'all soon.
Yes. And happy birthday. So her spouse, her wife, has the same birthday as me, which is next Tuesday. So happy birthday. And that is why she will not be on next Tuesday. I was like, you're going to be in trouble.
Happy
So
birthday,
Brooke Graham
Katie.
will be on, not this coming Tuesday, the 17th, but the next Tuesday. So that would be the 21st. So 7 plus 17. God, I hope I just got that right. Because I didn't actually. So every Tuesday, Wednesday, it's a Wednesday night here on Two Blondes After Dark. On multiple shows we are on, but Two Blondes After Dark, we would like to have you, Brooke, on both. So we want to see the business side behind the scenes on one show. This show is all about the artist, the independent artists and their music, and what you can do to get your music out there on air. And we're actually getting you out on multiple channels to get you exposure, content, and on the airwaves. And so Kristen also has her side of connections. So between the two of us coming together, we're going to do more for the artists. So Brooke, share it out. Hey, howdy, hey, I'm there for you. You know what I'm talking about. I'm all for it. I'll jump in. So you'll be seeing her very soon, Kristen. She's amazing, and she'll be there at the same awards event, everyone. So congratulations to you too as well. So we'll talk about that. She also is a nominee right now. So SWAT, you and Kristen were talking about Red, White, and Blue Eyes. I have a story. So take a guess at which song Tracy Tusa floated.
Wild
I'm gonna
guess.
let him guess.
You should guess what, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, Tracy, I swear she will not let that song go.
Kristen, she loves this song. And by the way, I love this song too. I'm not going to lie. Of course, I love it.
I
But
want to hear this
Tracy
more.
is in love with this song. I think you're really going to like it. It was my very first release down here, and it's called Red Mexico.
Red Mexico.
Okay. Say that again.
It's called Red Mexico, like
Mexico.
redneck
Okay.
and Mexico together. So, yeah.
Okay.
So yes, it's loaded.
It's loaded.
It
Okay.
was loaded.
I want to hear it. I'm ready.
Would you like a break? You want us to play the music, SWAT, or are you going to go ahead and play?
Y'all can play that song.
Go ahead and play it. Let's go ahead and play one, and then we'll come back and let you go ahead and play. I do not have Red, White, and Blue Eyes, so that is perfect. I'm glad that y'all got into that. Right here, this is called Red Mexico, like Mexico with an N. Red Mexico by John Swat. S-W-A-T, John Swat. Here we go.
I wanna take you on a trip, head to Cabo, take a dance south of the border, but I can't afford her. Luckily I know a spot right next to a used car lot where there's a cantina, 2 for $1 margaritas, and a mariachi band sings ay, 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 ay. We sing along, second left past the Texaco. Every night, Cinco de Mayo, they pour Modelo up extra cold down here in Red Mexico. Me and my Louis amigos, good old gringos getting loco on some barbecue and nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. That senorita at the bar, sipping from a mason jars, the whole enchilada, she'd probably say nada. I've been working on my Espanol, que pasa, baby, te amo. She starts laughing, we start dancing, and a mariachi band sings ay, 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 ay. And we sing along, second left past the Texaco. Every night, Cinco de Mayo, they pour Modelo up extra cold down here in Red Mexico. Me and my Louis amigos, good old gringos getting loco on some barbecue and nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. On some barbecue and nachos, lemonade and Cuervo here in Red Mexico. Y'all come by now and adios from here in Red Mexico.
I was watching Tracy the whole time. She knew all the lyrics.
Oh my God, I forgot. I am on another channel over here where I'm not muted. And literally they're like, she knows every word. Yeah, I do. Hey, we have a special message in here. I see you there, baby. I sent you a message earlier. So Swat, did you happen to take a look at that message? You came in late. It's okay, hon. You came in here. So reintroduce this J.J. Jennings recording artist. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Are we keeping another secret?
Sort of. We kind of want to keep it a little bit of a secret. This is I grew up in Nashville, so I have a very strong connection with RCA. And I have reached out recently to, well, for the past year and a half, I have been rebuilding back out there. And so very recently pulling in back a lot of my Nashville roots, and not in Texas, on both, but the stronger roots growing there in Nashville. And so they're asking you about J.J. Jennings. You can comment on that part. Maybe just answer him. So reintroduce the J.J. Jennings recording artist. Tonight we have John Swat joining us. John Swat is an Army veteran. He is here in Texas. He's with us acoustic live. Watch out. He's about to play another song for you live. Stand by, Spivey. Share this out. Get in touch. Kristen and I will be in Nashville as well. So set it up. Get the stations. Get it rolling. We'll show up in town. Plug. Take it over, Kristen.
I loved that song. That was like, that's a get up and move around song. I liked that one.
I couldn't help it. Look, if you come on the show, and I shouldn't say this, and I don't move when a song plays, you're probably going to be like, oh, she did not like that.
If neither of us move, there's a problem.
That part's true.
Yeah.
Go for it, Swat. When you hear J.J. Jennings, what does it mean to you?
Say that again.
Why? What when you hear J.J. Jennings, what does it mean to you?
I'm going to pass that over to you because you have a little bit more knowledge about that than I do.
Can you hear him, Kristen?
He's a little fuzzy. Yeah. A little fuzzy.
Yeah, do that. We've got it. Kristen and I've got it. Get yourself all situated there. Hey, babe, I'll be in touch with you literally, sending you a message. Shout out, Kristen. Let them know we'll be joining you in Nashville. Hey, I see you over here on the other ones in Nashville. I've got us literally. We are live through an agency on one channel and our radio and our station and YouTube and social media. So I'm over here and I'm over here. And Kristen has been in radio for a long time. We're not old, by the way. We just know
No.
we just know what we're doing. So it's so good to see you, Kristen. And I see the background there. I don't see Elvis.
Elvis left here.
The building. Okay.
He's over there.
Okay.
He's still in the building.
Okay, good.
I'll never get rid of Elvis here. I'll turn for a little bit. There.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's so good to see you. Keeping this a secret, we did this for a lot of reasons. It wasn't like it was some secret spy thing. It was because a lot of trials and tribulations happen in life. And when you come back to understanding just the core heart of an individual and what it is that might work for you and may not work for someone else, you'll find that people that you're used to being in that industry with for a time that they understand your background, it's a lot easier. It's just easier to work with them, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the part that was a lot is like, I don't, the tech, the background of having to go in and build shows and all, being independent is just like an independent artist. I mean, there is, Kristen and I have been supporting independent artists alone out of our own pockets for a while now, and we are collectively adding stations, so don't worry about that. Literally, if we can call simplify, I'm not allowed to say it like that, but you're always a Marine. You said no. I said hold on. You said no. Okay, well, send me an Uber, but wait till I'm in Nashville. It'll be really expensive from Texas. So we love you. I got to get your artists here, and I got to start representing Nashville. Y'all, Chris Turner, I'm going to grab him. We got Sal G. We have a lot of great things coming. And then I'm bringing Kristen as well. So, Kristen Rochelle, tell us something that you may want someone to know out there about you. It looks like SWAT is coming back, but I was going to let you go ahead and give us a little bit on you, since I've been talking too much.
Well, recently I took all the Oklahoma and Texas artists and moved them over, the independent artists, to a Arizona radio station. So they get to be played in the Arizona market now, and it's really cool to see the feedback I get. Everybody loves it. It's just music that's kind of taking over. I think the whole nation. I think it's amazing that many people are like, we want Oklahoma, Texas music here. We love the sound. We get it. It's a part of, our daily listening now. It's awesome.
I love it. And so, SWAT, we will be able to put you in Arizona. What do you think about that? You want to go into Arizona, SWAT?
I could always use a little extra sun in the west.
Yes,
So
yes.
we've covered Arizona, we've covered Nashville, we got Texas, Oklahoma, Georgia, Florida, and we are working on something else. So, but with the media group that we are with, now that is a veteran-oriented company, and they support the families also. So that media company is able to carry us across any station we would like to get onto, even at a commercial level. So if we want Roku and we want Apple or we want Spotify and iHeart, we're not just sitting there as someone who just turned it on. We're going through a media company. So rebranding, pushing it out, you'll be able to get all of this if you're at work. You just want to hear some good music and great stuff and what's going on behind the scenes. You can definitely check out the podcast as well. And that will always be 48 hours after the live. Go to YouTube and go to Tracy Two Step. It's that easy. I wanted to make it so easy you couldn't say I couldn't find it. Because if you can't do Tracy Two Step, I can't help you. I have SWAT back up here with us. SWAT, let's check your sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Can hear you now.
How about
Can you hear me now? Go for it. Let's get into it.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. Since I was talking to Kristen about this song, this is Red, White, and Blue Eyes.
Yay!
Another one of those songs I think that kind of pushed us into the top of the nominations this year. So hope you guys like it. Eyes light up as we roll down Main Street. Night so young, the sun's still hanging. Oh my God, I wish they played us for this. She's tracing the words on my jeans, and I don't know what they say, but they're driving me crazy. I crack a little smile, she just laughs. Time moves slow as the miles fly past. Oh, Mary, American heartland, right here in my hands, and she lights me up like the 4th of July. Love the way she bats those red, white, and blue eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cross on her neck, silver and faded, twice passed down, 3rd generation. She's all kinds of wild with a touch of class. Only a good mama could teach her that. Oh, man, American heartland, right here in my hands, and she lights me up like the 4th of July. Love the way she bats those red, white, and blue eyes. She's shining with every star. Yeah, it must be my favorite part. Oh man, it's the American heartland, right here in my hands. Oh man, the American heartland, right here in my hands. And she lights me up like the 4th of July. Love the way she bats those red, white, and blue eyes. Whoa, 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 those red, white, and blue eyes. Whoa, 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 those red, white, and blue eyes.
All right. Tracy knew all those lyrics too. I was watching her. She's a super fan.
That little snap y'all heard in the background, I think I scared one of the puppy dogs and she knocked something over. tuned into the song too.
Well, if you guys hear me sniffling throughout the whole thing, I want to apologize. I'm still getting over this thing.
You're good.
You sound great. You sound great. Have to drop. You're with Ashley McBride. Okay, babe. Tell Ashley McBride we say hello. I'm so glad you've tuned in. I will be in touch with you personally with all of the changes that are going on. I will be in town. Kristen will be with me. We've got a lot going on. We have the honor that we do in Nashville, Tennessee, which is where Two Step is from. Born and raised there. So Nashville. And so he is honored every year before Mother's Day there in Nashville. So I go spend a lot of time in Nashville on and off. So all summer, but I will be there the end of April and in all of May. So yes, I will sleep on the RCA couch. Yes. Not like that, everybody. Take your head out of the gutter. It is after dark. It may be after dark, but come on, man. I walked right into that one. Hey, have a great time. Tell Ashley Rod we said hello. We love you. Rab, we got to get you on, brother. We love you too. We're going to get you on. We're going to get you booked up here. I had something come through today that Kristen and I will chat about, and we will decide what we're going to do. So it's a couple of festivals. There's two. Actually, there's three. You feel very sexy after dark. I didn't say this. This is in our comments. Literally, you're trying to get me, and I'm showing your name. You got me to say it. You did get me. Swat. Yes, I see that. Thank you. So we are engaging everyone. We do have, when we're live, we have our fans, we have our industry insiders. What works great is our industry insiders when it's an artist. So what might be the best thing that ever happens is there's a phone call made or a text made, say, hey, I've got so-and-so on, pay attention tonight. And that's what happens. So when I can get a hold of someone specifically and say, I want you to hear this, and they never let me down. So Nashville is in the house tonight, and Texas Rab just showed up. So Rab has a new band, Rab and the Rise. I'm not even going to say it. We're going to wait and let him say it. Yeah, you knew I just walked into that one because I almost forgot. I'm just so honest.
He's a good friend of ours.
Rab, the front man. That is where I want you to go. Rab, don't mess with me over here. Yes, he is. What do you say? Swat is hot.
He's a sexy beast, and he knows it.
Yeah, Swat is hot. Hey, Barrera, you're sexy if you know it. All right. That's some 90s. That's some 90s over there. All right. We've got John Swat in the house right now. You're on Two Blondes After Dark. Media, music, and mission, live music, and a hit list. Swat, how do you feel about being the first person on a show called Two Blondes After Dark?
I always said it was a dream of mine to be with two blondes, but I didn't realize it was going to be on a podcast. This is incredible. No,
you're sandwiched in between us, though. Like
I'm telling you, I feel like a stud right now. No, but in all seriousness, Kristen Tracy has always been somebody near and dear to my heart, and just seeing her just kind of get with somebody else who y'all are on the same page, y'all both have the same goals, y'all both have the same vision. She speaks very highly of you, and so I knew you and I were going to hit it off immediately. And I can't wait to hang out with y'all at the award show, of course. But this is such an honor, of course, and thank you guys for letting me be a part of it.
Well, thank you, Swat. I'm so glad. And I want you all to guess. Kristen, we haven't talked much about this because we were keeping it quiet. Everyone try to guess when you hear Two Blondes After Dark what I've been getting. What do you think's been happening?
Gee, I don't know.
I was like, I really didn't think about what I was walking into. I just knew that I was talking with the media company, and they literally said, I see you. They literally said, no, you have to do that. And I'm like, but wait, we are very skilled and experienced individuals in music, radio, songwriting, you name it. So we want to be taken seriously. And they're like, we take you seriously, but come on now. you all have something that nobody else does. Why not just go for it? And I said, okay, fine. So we had been asked to do this a year ago, actually. So a year ago. So everybody, you can come support us as well. Like when you find us, I've got our QR code up here. We've got the website, tracy2step.com. You can still go to twosteptribe.com. It's all out there, easy to find. Chris is very easy to find. Her name is right there for you to find her. And myself, Tracy Two Step. John Swat is on every channel. Check out his TikTok and his Instagram and move the music. You can't just go hit play. You've got to move the music in order for it to count for an artist. It's very, very important. Rab, I'm not falling for your tricks, but thank you.
You know what? I love that we sound like an HBO special in the 90s. After that's what we sound like.
I was like, where do I get MTV back, Inside Edition, TMZ, and the All American like Grand Ole Opry like it used to be in the middle of Tootsie's? How do you get all of that? And I'm like, you bring it. Let's bring it. Let's bring it back. I'm coming home. Swat likes to laugh at me. He makes me goofy. So Swat makes me goofier. What would you like for everyone to know, Swat, aside from that you know me well as being goofy? What would you like for them to know? What do you have coming out? I know there is a song that we're going to play, so I know we're getting close to time here, so I'm definitely going to play that. But I'm asking if you want to play something else before I do that, and if you'd like to share something.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've already broken a guitar string, so I'm going to have to restring up. But I'll tell you what, we are actually going in the studio tomorrow, right there in Austin. So we're going to be actually in the studio all day tomorrow, just doing some cleaning up on our next record. And I think you guys are going to really like it. I don't want to give too much away because we're trying to narrow it down between two songs right now. But as soon as I get it narrowed down, of course, Tracy, I'll send it to you, and Chris, and I'd love to send it to you as well and get y'all's feedback. We're really excited about it. One of them, Tracy, I know you're absolutely going to love. But we just got a lot of things in the works right now, and we're out there playing gigs, playing shows, trying to get our name out there and get our music out there and just enjoying ourselves every moment we can. So I'm really, really excited I get to be a part of this tonight, and thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see y'all in about a month.
I love that. I love every bit of that. I do know Swat very well. Swat, we have the Fort Hood is still on the books. So you're that number one veteran we grabbed. And of course, we love our veteran. We'll grab Scotty here in the future as well. But that is still going on. We have multiple things in the books. And literally, I'm being asked to play your song. Yeah. I'm just going to show it. I'm not going to say it out loud.
No, you have to say that out loud. You have to.
Kristen. I don't like Kristen.
Okay, somebody says, Swat, I'm going to get you on my OnlyFans.
There you go.
Hey now, come on now. That's a little too much now. They don't pay me for that kind of thing.
Breaking a G-string after dark.
I like that.
Just for y'all.
Swat broke his G-string on Tuflons after dark. How about that?
What did you expect?
Yeah, that sounds
true.
appropriate.
Listen, we love humor. We love music. It is so medicinal just to laugh and be around people and have that positive energy. And then the music flowing. It's literally the best medicine out there. So hopefully that's making you feel better too, Kristen. So
Yeah.
she's like, what did I get into? She actually knows me well too. She knew what she was getting into. We knew what we needed to do and get rid of all the corporate red tape. Like, let's just get back to people. Let's just connect back like we're supposed to. So Swat, it's called Cowgirl. And this is the song that's out right now. And this is a song that we actually got to hear you play live when we were there last year. So I've heard this song. It's a great song. Tell me how it's doing.
I think it topped out at number 25. So we're really, really happy about that. It's my first top 25 record. And, hopefully the first of many. And, it's just, it was such a great song. I think it really, fit with everybody down here. Of course, we can relate to it. And Kristen, I hope you liked it just as much as Tracy does.
I do. I think it's the authenticity, the lyrics, and you do have traces in your song that go back to something we connect over in that service. So that's what the connecting piece is. And then SWAT, I don't know if you all know this, but if you go back and look on our YouTube, SWAT has been a host on one of our Patriot shows. So we will be grabbing SWAT for several things. He's definitely the artist that gives back. Like as soon as you call and you say, we've got this going on, I'd like to see if you could come out. So thank you for that. We actually did have our festival. SWAT came out and we had the Sergeant Two-Step Festival, the first of its kind. We'll be doing that again in September for the families. And they call it Gold Star Family Day, but it's really survivors of the fallen. Here's that picture there. SWAT. And then we have Neil there who's on the board as well. Sergeant Two-Step Foundation, John SWAT right there. Thank you for that. Shout out to Honor to Remember. I'm going to grab Cowgirl. Rav, you just need to come on and just be a host, okay? So you're always going to have our backs at SWAT's G. Okay. Yep. I'm running in to grab a song right now. I love it. Hey, keep sending it. We can take it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm not going to accept that. So go for it. I'm talking on multiple channels over here. Y'all hang in there. It is Cowgirl that we're about to play. Can you tell us something about the song? Because I actually don't even know the origin. So you wrote it by yourself?
I cannot take credit for it by myself. I actually wrote this song with a very good friend of mine. We were actually sitting around in Nashville, and we were just kind of tossing around some ideas. And I don't know how we kind of fell on the song, but my friend Justin was in the room, and he says, "Man, I got this crazy idea for a song," and he threw it out there. And my good friend Johnny Garcia, who is a phenomenal guitar player, so much so he used to play for Garth Brooks, of course. Maybe that's why I'm a little partial to Garth, is because of Johnny. But we put together a great song, and we've had that little bit of a Texas feel to it, a little bit of red dirt feel to it, but we're just really happy with what we came up with. So yeah.
Well, I love it. And it is called Cowgirl. We're going to play this song. Let Kristen give some commentary there on it, and stand by with Two Blondes After Dark. Here it is, Cowgirl by John Swat.
There's something about the way that you smile, like a sunrise in a blue sky. The way your hair waves in the wind, like an ocean in slow motion. You got those painted on jeans, you're every cowboy's dream. So take my hand and climb up in this saddle, and let's ride all night. Come a little closer, baby, hold on tight, and don't let go. I've been around enough to know love's just like a rodeo. Ain't nothing like you in the whole wide world. There's something about your cowgirl. It's all in the way that you kiss me. Every time it's like the first time. There's a little bit of thunder in your touch, like lightning striking. You hold the reins to my heart, you've held them right from the start. We'll blaze a trail, just chasing that horizon, and we'll ride all night. Come a little closer, baby, hold on tight, and don't about you, cowgirl.
Love it. Kristen,
That's a sexy song.
isn't it?
Thank
I
you
was
so
like,
much.
You got the hat. Kristen and I are both going to break out our hats. Now, I am supposedly getting a hat from a company, but I'm not going to shout out a brand until they're actually supporting us. So if you'd like your brand supported, all you have to do is be in touch. So with this company and their hats, I've accepted and said yes. But first, you have to get there and get the measurements. And also for now, I do have American Hat Company. So I have to give them a nod because that's who I have right now and I have it on. Now, the new company, once they hold up their end of the deal, I'll say your name then. Until then, thank you, American Hat Company. Kristen?
Are you there? Okay, I can hear you now. Sorry, you went out for just a second. Okay, I loved that song. I loved all of them, but I think that might be my favorite. That might be my favorite right there.
Fair enough.
Yes. Redneck
that's
Joe's
got-
my fun one.
That's got a lot of different elements to it, and it goes from country, and then it also, in a way, goes to almost 90s alternative just for a little bit. Yeah.
True.
And
I
that
like
is our favorite, ironically. I knew that you were the perfect person to bring for the first time on Two Blondes After Dark. And just to understand, behind the media, the music, you already knew who we were. So that was perfect rather than something else. Okay, yeah, I got blue eyes are flying all across one of the screens over here. I do see that. Thank you. I do not have the blue eyes. Kristen, I think you do, right?
I've got green. They're green, but they
Mine are
can be
hazel.
blue.
If I'm mad at you, yeah, mine are hazel. If I'm mad at you or sad or emotions are deep, they'll turn really, really green. So you can tell that way. So they change. So I don't think either of us have blue, but we will take the compliment. Swat, you do.
I got the blue eyes. We're
Sure.
covered.
What
covered.
does? There you go. All right, there's your
covered.
answer, everybody. Thank you. All right, moving right along. Swat, thank you for being on the show with Two Blondes After Dark, Media, Music, and Mission. You go to Tracy Two Step. That's the number 2. Don't spell it. I actually do have something. It's kind of a joke, but as we were coming up with Two Blondes After Dark, and a lot of things were just going on out there, I write nonstop. And so the only person that I would probably send this to would be Kristen and Swat, except Kristen's like, wait, I think I might actually like it. So it was a joke. And I might actually even put this one out. So I do have, as a songwriter, I can write with anyone. I can put out music with anyone, but I also have my music in with other individuals. So if you'd like to get your music out as well, out in New York and California, there's another avenue there. And I'm talking about sync, I'm talking about licensing, and I'm also talking about production and distribution. So we do have a deal there as well. It's called Try Again, Dude. And it was after talking to Kristen, literally, we were coming up with Two Blondes After Dark. I'm just going to try a little bit. I'm hoping the right one is in here. And then we're all going to say goodnight and thank you for tuning in. Swat, give your real honest opinion, okay? This is raw. This is not meant to go out yet, but it was one of those things that we just felt like saying. So I said it, so I shouldn't say that Kristen did, but I'm saying it. I don't need another try again, dude, okay? I need a man. I don't need a try again, dude. That's how I feel. Here it is, I hope.
I saw you when you walked in. Yeah, I noticed. Try again, dude. I can tell by your boots. You talk like you're ready, but you don't move like you do. Try again, dude. Ain't mad at you. I'm looking for a cowboy, not a try again, dude. You leaned on the bar like you owned the place, said my name a little too fast. Had that trust me, baby, grin like you practiced it in the glass. I don't need a pickup line. Don't need a clue. I looked down once and I read your boot. Try again, dude. It's all in the boots. If you can't two-step steady, that tells the truth. Try again, dude. I'm just being real. I want a real one, not a maybe deal. Band's playing something about Friday night. Neon hums just right. You missed the beat, stepped on my toe. I said it's fine, but I already know. If you rush it, I slow down. If you fake it, I'm out of town. Yeah. Boots don't lie, that's my rule. If they don't dance, neither do you. Try again, dude. No hard feelings here. I just know what I want, and I see it clear. Try again, dude. Keep your groove. I'm waiting on a cowboy, not a try again, dude. A try again, dude. Ooh, yeah. A try again, dude. Ooh, yeah. Try again, dude. Nice boots.
I had to do the boots. Speak forever. Hold your peace. Speak.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out who you wrote that song about. No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody.
Because I know about 1,000 people I can name. That no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I like it.
I actually didn't write it just for me. It was actually after a phone call, so I'll be careful not to give away too much. But it was for a lot of people. But look at the screen. Two Blondes After Dark was born, and then I was like, we need a song. And I was just in a mood, and I was like, this is what it is. It's like, try again, dude. Like, you lean on that bar, your boots. All I got to do is look at your boots and tell you're a try again, dude. You tried on those boots. You haven't even worn them yet. So, see ya. That's basically what it is. We're moving on. So, bigger and better things. And it was a joke. And I sent it to Kristen, and she went, actually,
No,
it's
I
not
like that.
bad.
Yeah.
She said it was actually.
To have that.
I
It
know
was a
that guy.
joke.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, yes, it was a joke, but I love it. Yeah, whoever wants to put it out, they can. So, oh, everybody's doing I'm a fake blonde over there. Shout out, I see you. Hashtag two-step try, hashtag crew. I see you. Thank you, Valonia, so much. Share it, say hi, like all of the above. Swat, it has been great to have you on with us on Two Blondes After Dark. Again, everybody, there you go. There's part of our board right there. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Neil.
They have been out of the country. Hey, Dirt Road Troubadours, how are you doing? Yay, the radio promoter brother, rock star. There you go. Hey, babes, let's get you on too. So, Dirt Road Troubadours, let's get in touch. We'll get you on air as well. Thank you for tuning in. We love everybody that's been tuning in. Please share it, follow, like, subscribe. When we get one of the accounts to 10,000, this is the reason I have my phone on over here. We do need to grow. We are within an agency. I'll explain more later. Right now, within this agency, a PR firm, marketing, you name it, we are all of the above. But the agency that we have on TikTok to grow and stream to you live so that you're part of the guest. You're here with us. But I need you to go to YouTube as well. So you got to go to YouTube and subscribe, okay? But on TikTok, you have to have 10,000 followers to go through the streaming company. So because we are with a media platform. So do us a favor, keep pushing. Hey, there's Wasn't Me. How are you doing? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service as well. Swat, I've loved having you on. I can't wait to get into more about the business and some of the things that are going on that will be, you'll be like, my Lord, Tracy, what did you figure out now? Take about 6 weeks off. And then it was after getting sick and then just kind of sitting back and looking at the industry and taking in what had happened in the last 2 years and going, I know what works and what doesn't. So I think at this point, I got my training wheels off and I don't really need anybody to hold my hand. So I've listened to everybody and their brother, and I appreciate you all and love you all. And our board is amazing. We couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without the media group. And Swat, you've been part of that from the beginning. So you actually even know a lot of the guys over there at the media company that we are with. They still have you, by the way, on their website. I'm like, do you realize that you're going to have to get Kristen's picture up there? SWAT's picture is still on their website. So y'all can check it out. But we want you to check out our show at tracytwostep.com. We'd like for you to go to all the platforms for John Swat for his music. Please go check it out. Please move it. We will update you on the award show and where Swat is at. But Swat is very good at getting on his Instagram and TikTok. But Swat, I have something to teach you about what we're doing on TikTok. We have a full media agency within TikTok, literally. So you got to listen to me here. And you have to come to us in order for it to happen. So, yeah, definitely. Dirt Road, go ahead and Swat. You can pass my number on to anybody that you're like, yeah, like these are good people. If it's even a little shady, that might be okay, but a lot shady's no.
Just a little shady's okay.
I don't throw shade. I don't throw shade.
Oh my goodness. Well, you've been on 2 Blondes After Dark. You broke your G-string. You've played live and you made it. You have made it across the finish line as we close. Kristen, I'm letting you close.
Oh, I'm so glad that I got to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you here in March at the awards show.
You know, same here, ladies. Thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun. 2 Blondes After Dark. I was the very first guest. I feel so special. And you know what? I can't wait to see you guys at the award show. We've got y'all a space at the table and a drink waiting on you.
Most definitely. There it is. 2 Blondes After Dark. Tracy Two-Step and Kristen Rochelle. I'll take it down really quick because our phone numbers are on there. Find us on all of the media outlet platforms. SWAT, pass along the number that way, and it can just keep going through the train there. Kristen's going to be bringing over artists as well. And guess what? There's going to be some nights where there isn't an artist, but we will always have music. Send us your music. Let us review it. We have a lot of things we're doing through here. Thank you for that. I see you there. Bring it over. We would love to review your music. We would love to hear it. We would love to give it a try and give our honest opinion out there and get it on the airwaves. So touch base with us and tune in. You have to tune in, follow, like, subscribe. So we appreciate you and all that you do. And we hope that you keep tuning in to 2 Blondes After Dark every Wednesday at 8:20 p.m. Central Standard Time until we get bumped. The media company, another show goes longer. It'll be 8:25 or so. SWAT, it's been great to have you on. In all seriousness, check out, we do have sergeant2stepfoundation.org. Everything we do does go back to the community. So everything that you do with us is to support and lift up the community, lift up our artists, and lift up the families that are out there. So music is a healing property in every bit of that. So I know it's done a lot for me. My songwriting is very medicinal and just my own personal experience. The music literally heals me. So thank you for that, SWAT. You've been a big part of that journey. And we couldn't have asked for a better person to come on for the first time for 2 Blondes After Dark. Everybody keep tuning in. I'm going to close out now. We're not even going to do like a weird little exit or anything. We're all going to say goodnight and thank you for tuning in because I'm going to look at Kristen and let her close us out.
All right. Well, good night, guys. I'm so glad that John was our first guest and that he broke his G-string on our show.
Never live it down.
You're never going to live it down. Oh, now the song's going through my head. I love it. Keep going, Kristen, and then I'll tell me when to close.
All right. See you guys next Wednesday. Don't forget 8:20 sharp, right?
That's right. Well, I wouldn't say sharp. I would say 8:20-ish.
8:20-ish with Tracy. It's 8:20-ish.
It's because of the media company. So I don't want to give them a bad rap, but if someone else is on right before me and they go longer too, I have to wait. So
okay.
So 8:20-ish. How's that? So if you subscribe to YouTube, you'll get a notification. Literally, subscribe to YouTube and you will know exactly when we are going off. That's even better. I love that I can't tell you. Go to YouTube, subscribe, and then you'll know. We're signing out. Good night, everyone. Hey, howdy, hey. Have a great week. Thank you, Kristen
Bye.
Michelle. Love everything about you. SWAT, love you. Have a great evening. Keep tuning in. Watch out for the hit list.